got a great afternoon lined up just for you, starting with Chuckle Vision. Paul and Barry are back tomorrow afternoon at the same time at the same place here on CBBC2. What a double act they make. Speaking of double acts, I belong to one. It's me, Anne, and my little dog, Elliot. And we're very excited, you know why? Because we just had a phone call saying that we're going to go and play at Wimbledon. I mean, us play at Wimbledon, can you believe it? I think we better start practicing. Go on, Ellie. Hello? Hi, yeah, speaking. What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Bye. Oh, been a bit of a mix-up here, because, well, I'm not playing at Wimbledon at all. She said I'm just paying a visit. But I'm still going, and I think I'm going to be late, so I'll hurry up and get there while you watch a bit of Arthur. I'm going to Wimbledon.
What do you call a kung fu skunk? Kung fu? Kung fu? No. SKUNKFU. Skunk fu. Starts Monday at 3:50 on CBBC 1.
Good afternoon, welcome to CBBC2 with me and Foy at Wimbledon. I can't quite believe it. Now, I managed to drop Elliot off at a grandma's for some sugar-free lemonade, and look where I am, on the rooftop. It's day 9 of the championship, so I've headed down here to get a slice of the tennis ball action, and I may be speaking to a ball boy or girl later on. That should be interesting, you know, to see what it's like, just sat behind all these tennis stars. Also, apparently, Greg Rosetsky is going to pop along later. I really will find out if he is indeed 8 feet tall. And we've also got another mystery celebrity star guest, so stay here on CBBC2 with me and Foy, live at Wimbledon. And of course, I've still got all your favourite CBBC shows. Let's have a look who I'm going to put on your court this afternoon. Why? Because I like you so much. Now, it's a case of mistaken identity when the King's identical twin, Count Cruel, comes to stay. It's all kicking off in Stupid next. And then Lewis causes chaos on Twitter's surfing trip, and Lucky Wren meets a guy who's perfect in every way, apart from the small matter that is a goldfish. And later we've got Saving Planet Earth.
I realise I've probably always been embarrassed by my family.
Don't forget 4 o'clock. Training block.
It gets worse. Much worse. It's my sister Layla.
At school.
And finally, there's Dad.
Check this out.
Mortified.
Taylor.
Starts Monday at 4:05.
Now then, I am at Wimbledon and I want you to get involved. I was a bit nervous about today because, I mean, I love tennis, I really do, don't get me wrong, but I don't really know that much about it. And if you're in the same boat and you want to know anything at all, I'm your girl. So just email me, cbbc@bbc.co.uk, and I'll try and find stuff out for you. It's stupid. Oh, I think Goober deserves a day off, don't you? Hello, good afternoon. This is CBBC2 with me, Anne, live at Wimbledon. Now, if you want to know anything about Wimbledon, anything at all, I'm your person. Just email them in to that address. It's the usual one. I got a little fact for you about strawberries, right? Over 8,000 punnets a day are eaten. That's mental. No wonder we've run out, because we actually have run out today. I just heard from the dinner lady, Doreen, downstairs. She said, Anne, we've run out, but we've got a delivery on the way. So hopefully everybody can eat their strawberries, because, you know, I'm a bit hungry and I don't want to eat any fish and chips, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a big fat one. I wonder if there's one anywhere around here.
Deep in ancient England, a master magician seeks his apprentice. 14 chosen ones summoned to face the greatest challenge of their lives. Just 2 weeks to master magic, mystery, and mice. Who will conjure up success? And who will be eliminated? All will be revealed in The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Starts Monday at 5 on CBBC1.
It's been a very musical Even Stevens this afternoon, hasn't it? Hello, you're watching CBBC2 with me, and no, I'm not in the beautiful studio. I'm actually live at Wimbledon this afternoon. It's all very exciting. I thought it was going to chuck it down with rain, so I bought my umbrella and everything. And this man said to me, that won't keep the rain off, it's too small, so maybe there's going to be a lot of rain later on. Anyway, thanks for all your questions you've been sending in. I actually don't know the answers to them yet, so they've been sent down to the media centre for now, but hopefully I'll get lots of answers for you later, and I've got a special guest next.
You! What are you doing? Why didn't you DSD? Do something different! Why not have a go at making up a little tune and make a pop video, make a crazy costume? You could even take up a new sport, say, pig racing.
So, be the first of your mates to be immortalised on the DSD Map of Fame just by registering a DSD on the site.
Plus, you could even get your cheeky mug on telly.
So, get involved, go to bbc.co.uk/CBBC and click on DSD.
That just reminded me, as I was walking around with my very small umbrella earlier, I'm sure I saw Mark Rhodes.
Yep, I'm here at Wimbledon for my latest DSD challenge. The sun's shining. It's all very, very lovely. What is it, I hear you ask? I couldn't possibly tell you.
Oh, I knew he was sneaking around. We'll hear more from Mark over the summer. Can't wait for DSD. Now, look, it's our Greg Rosetsky. Hello, Greg.
Hello, how are you?
You really are 9 feet tall, aren't you?
I'm very tall, yes,
now,
indeed.
what have you been doing today, Greg?
Well, I commentated on the match today with Rafael Nadal, so that was quite good fun. And then I'm going to do a mixed doubles match after that.
Wow, so not much for you at Wimbledon then? You're right, busy.
And here I am right now as well, so.
On CBBC. Now, I've heard that you are doing a lot of work at the moment to encourage a lot of young people to get involved in this wonderful sport. So what's that all about, Greg?
Well, I'm going to be in charge of talent identification, so if you see any youngsters who want to get involved in tennis from the ages of 6 till 9, and even the 12 and unders, we want to see you and we want to see you taking part in tennis. So it's to encourage more kids to play. We only have about 9,000 kids playing at the moment. We want to get up to at least try to be like France with 80,000. So more kids playing, the better off we're going to be, and more Wimbledon champions we can possibly have.
Wow, so that's Greg speaking to you. So you could one day be a Wimbledon champion. What if somebody's watching right now and they're thinking, I like the idea of being great at tennis, like yourself, Greg, but I've never really played it before. Is it too late to ever start learning?
No, it's never too late, and it's also a thing you can take up for later on in your ages. You can go play tennis at any age, and that's what it is. And you can play with your parents, you can play with your friends, and all sorts of things. So please take up tennis. That's a good thing.
Now, were you born with a tennis ball and a racket in your hand, or did you also discover you had a passion and a talent for tennis later on in life?
No, I was about 6 years old when I started, and it was my father who got me started, and he had a passion for the game, and that's how I got into it.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Greg.
Yeah, I've done all right, so I can't complain.
And what are you looking forward to at Wimbledon next?
Well, I think probably looking forward to the finals here. I'm hoping that Roger Federer plays Rafael Nadal, and that'll be a great match. But, unfortunately, Andy Murray wasn't here this year, but maybe next year.
I know Andy Murray, who you played your last... Oh, no, that was his
brother, yes.
Oh, James, was it?
Jamie Murray.
Jamie Murray. See, hang on, right, because I've been learning stuff. You played your last match, which was the doubles match with Jamie Murray, and then you retired.
Exactly. I just wasn't good enough anymore, and I felt like I had my time, so it was a good time to step out of the game.
But we're going to see lots more from you, Greg, which can only be a good thing. Thank you so much for chatting. Here's Saving Planet Earth. Saving Planet Earth returns to CBBC2 tomorrow afternoon at the same time, when another team of challengers go on another big adventure to help an endangered species. And don't forget, if like me you love the show and you want to know a bit more, just head along to our website bbc.co.uk/CBBC, and there'll be more information on there than you can shake a stick at. Now, I am live at Wimbledon today, and I feel very professional in the BBC Sports studio. I'm here because I'm joined by Sue Barker. Hello, Sue.
It's nice here, isn't it?
It's beautiful. You've got a good view, haven't you?
Yeah, the trouble is I'm always facing the wrong way. I'm facing here instead of out there, but I should be watching.
Viewers see it, but you don't.
I know. Exactly.
Now, I've got so many questions to ask you, Sue, but I've only got time for 3. My first one is, What for you is the most memorable moment of Wimbledon ever?
Well, I didn't have many great memories when I was a player. I didn't do that well here, only reached the semi-finals. But when I sort of worked for the BBC, the best was going on court to interview Goran Ivanisevic when he won it in 2001 when he beat Pat Rafter, because it was played on the Monday and it was the People's Monday and the whole crowd, it was a fantastic atmosphere. And I think, you know, it was the best match I've seen here at Wimbledon and it was a great atmosphere, so that would be it.
That brings me to my next question. Do you get nervous when you interview some tennis stars, or...? I
do when I walk out on centre court, because I have to go and interview them after the final, and you walk out... I mean, centre court is terrifying anyway. I was terrified when I used to go on there as a player, and now, even just to walk out there to do the interview, it's got this aura about it. So, yeah, that's a really nerve-wracking time, and, of course, every interview, you know, is that you never know what you're going to get.
Well, I'm quite nervous now.
Oh,
you know, I love you, Sue. Now, you said that as a tennis player you got quite nervous. Do you get nervous for some of the players when you watch them?
I do. I mean, it's ancient history when I was a player. It was many, many years ago, but I still have this... I can still remember how it used to feel when they're break point down and when they're that. And I'm lucky enough that sitting in the chair that you're sitting in, I have all the players like Roger Federer come up and Jelena Jankovic-Sharapova and all the people come up. And, of course, you get to know them as people, and then you sort of watch them and you think, oh, I don't want them to lose, you know, I want them to do well. And so, yeah, I do get really nervous for them. It's a bit soppy, really.
No, it's lovely. I'm mumsy. You're like their mum.
I'm their auntie, I think.
No, auntie. That's what I meant. Older sister.
Tim Henman calls me Auntie Sue.
Does he really?
Yeah, I've known him since he was 8, so he calls me Auntie Sue. Yeah.
Now, my next question is, I thought, because you're quite a sophisticated lady, aren't you?
I won't have that said about me.
You are. You're very glamorous. I want to know, how many bags of chips do you think are going to be eaten at Wimbledon this year?
How many bags? Oh, thousands, I would say, because I'm getting through at least 5 or 6 a week myself. I would guess at about 150,000.
Well, actually, it's only 30,000, but seeing as though you're partial to the odd bag of fish and chips, I think we'll knock it up a bit.
It must be more than 30,000, surely.
Well, now you're in the building.
Absolutely, it will be.
Sue, it's lovely to chat to you.
Lovely to talk to you too.
News Round is on the way next. Thanks, Ellie. Now, that does remind me, don't forget you can see Sports Round live here on BBC2, 11:45 on Saturday. Now, let's have some fun with our Sean. Thank you to Sean the Sheep and the Little Blue Tractor. Now, that's it from me, live at Wimbledon this afternoon on CBBC2. What a brilliant day it's been, and very educational. Now, I did say get in touch with any questions you had that were Wimbledon related. You did just that. I sent them down to Media Centre to get some answers because I didn't have a clue. And I've got the answers to the 2 hardest questions I got sent in. James from Hull wants to know how many years has Wimbledon been going. It started in 1877, so I reckon that's about 130. Now, Nicola, who lives in Swindon, all right, Nicola, wants to know how many courts are there. Well, the answer is 19. Thanks for a great afternoon. I'll be back CBBC2 tomorrow, 3:25. Who are you?